All right, we're live. What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? Let me open my chat here. There it goes. I think we're open. All right, we are live. We're having a Tuesday daytime stream. I know I said I'd take a break from the daytime streams, but I also did say if we had something special come in that I'd go ahead and host one. And we do have something special. It is the Giant PSA return. Giant PSA return from November. Not the October one, mind you. Pokemon Card Live Shop. Alright, so let me hit save on that. And let me jump over here real fast. And we'll just ping the Discord server real fast. We're live for Tuesday day. So, I can't skip hosting a daytime stream on a big PSA return. That would just be sad. But also, I was just kind of sitting around. I didn't have anything to do. I was just like, what do I do now? Guess I could have done more cleaning. I mean, there is a mess. But I just feel like this is a much more valuable use of my time. What we want to do is we want to get these all sorted up so that when the nighttime stream rolls around, we're just ready to go. But this, again, this is the November return, not the October return. How far along is the October return? So I'm going to look it up for you guys right now. The November one before the October one? Yep. Well, we've seen this before. This is not new for PSA. PSA has done this to us before. All right, we're heading into our orders. Yep. Right now, I'm looking at the October submission, and it quite literally says research and ID, 157 cards. It's just on pause. They don't want to work on it. I don't know. So the October one is on research and ID, but here's the crazy part. The December submission is in assembly. So the December order's almost done. Wow. And I don't know if that one's one that has your guys' cards in it or my cards in it, but the December submission's almost done. October is still in research and ID. Not my fault. That's just what PSA chooses to do. So they're pretty crazy. But it is time to head over here to the PSA Returns channel. All right. And we're going to create a link. Okay. The November submission has returned. All right. So we have pinged the Discord for the November return. It's time to find out whose cards are whose. So that is the next part of this. We're going to go to PSA submitted. Ooh, I got to sneeze. I do have allergies. I have spring allergies are in, guys. I've been sneezing all day. Sucks. Runny nose. I should keep a Kleenex box. All right, so this is the submission with Alex PSX's Dark Dragonite in it. Let me take a read of what we're looking for. So, Alex PSX, Dark Dragonite, Austin Castle, Pikachu SAR, Aaron Seals, Pikachu SAR. Joseph Jones has a bunch, it looks like from the Platinum Collection. So, Platinum Collection cards, we gotta keep an eye out on that. Caleb Ibarra has a Glaceon full art from XY. Caleb Ibarra also has a Mewtwo full art from XY. Tammy Lowe's got an Alolan Executor, Melodic, Jasmine, Saralush, Phoebos, Gold Pikachu, some Final Fantasy cards, an Electric Magneton. William Ogilvy has two 25th Anniversary Charizard English. Zach Allen has a Bill Divide Bright Dress-Up Darling signature. Caleb Ibarra then has a couple additional cards, some XY Charizards, and he's got 4 of them. It's a lot. Then we got an Arturo Perez Jungle Jolteon. Oh, yeah, because we did the Jungle Break. Then we got Mahasvara, Magikarp, Paldea Evolved, Christian Rinaldi, Cubone, and Pidgeot. Joey Albrecht, Topps First Movie Teamwork Foil. So you guys have almost a third of the submission. It's just your guys' stuff. But I got a lot of stuff, too. I sent a lot of poker cards out. So I can see nobody submitted poker cards from other than me. So that makes that part easy. Anytime we see a poker card, I'm just going to remove it and set it to the side because we know that it's mine. All right. So these go starting right now over here. Oh, we don't got any room. Kind of move these boxes around maybe. Oops. Don't do that. All right. Good. All right. Now, this is a Legends Awakened, huh? Kyogre Diamond Pearl. I believe that's mine. Here's a Topps Clefairy, Topps Beedrill. Here is a Lightning. That's probably Tammy's. Okay, Miss Tammy. Lightning. Rising Rivals. Yep, Rising Rivals. Pikachu. Don't go anywhere. Pikachu Charizard. Okay, that looks like your guys's. This Executor might be yours. Jasmine. This Metal Charizard's mine. This is a Ruby Sapphire base set card. That's mine. That one's mine. So these are all mine. Sarah Luge Japanese. That sounds like it probably is mine. I'm actually not sure about that one. Let me look at Tammy Logan. So Tammy sends out a Sarah Luge. That's likely hers. All right, Tammy Lou. Okay. Here is a Stormfront Raichu. That one's mine. Platinum Pokemon Rescue. I suspect that would be mine. Yeah, he wouldn't have graded that. I graded that. Here's a Platinum Giratina. That's mine. All graded 8. Really rough, terrible grades. Here is a Lantern. That looks like it's mine. Here's a Magikarp that got a 9. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Rocket, Dark Machoke. Start peeling this apart. Piece by piece. Phoebos. Is that Tammy? Tammy had a Phoebos, didn't she? Yeah, she had a Phoebos. Nice. I like this song that's playing. It's nice. Mine, mine, mine. Mr. Hodling? I'm Hodling. To the moon. Welcome, guys. Okay, the Charizard Classic. An XY Generations Charizard. This would have been such a good card to grade 10, but it got a 7. The grades in this submission are extremely harsh. I'm just warning you guys. I warned you the other day. Whoever graded this one was so harsh to it. And really the only cards that did that did well were like my poker cards. My poker cards did well, and that was it. I've got a cracked one. No! Oh, son of a... That's a 10 as well. Oh, come on, PSA. Man, they suck, dude. They're going fast. How did that break? It probably broke during shipping. God, that sucks. All right. I'm going to have to send them that one back. God, dude. I know people complain about the other grading companies a lot. In fact, tag grading has been in the crosshairs recently. But I tell you what, you just get problems with any grading company. It's just the nature of it. You know, they're just little cardboard cards, and these are just little plastic slabs. That's all it is. It's not like rocket science or something. Things break. We are trying to remove some of the ones that I know are mine. So here's a Cubone Jungle. I suspect that could be your guys's. There's a Magikarp. I think that's yours as well. Here's this poor Psyduck that I thought had a chance at a 10. He's a 9. Really sad. Submit again. Well, I'll have to fill out a bunch of freaking paperwork. It sucks. Not what I'm looking forward to working on. Archeops. I think this could be your guys's. I think that's not mine. This Pikachu. Oh, look at this Pikachu. They didn't even give it a 9. They gave it an 8. How? God damn, dude. I'm telling you, sometimes you just get the worst grader. PSA feels very inconsistent. 8? Somebody just wanted to hand out 8s, man. I really feel like you can get a good grader or a bad grader. That's not me just being like emotional or superstitious. I've been doing this for like 6 years now. That's the genuine feeling you get from grading cards with PSA. Sometimes you get a submission and it's like everything's a 9 and a 10. And sometimes you get a submission and everything's like a 9, an 8, and a 7. And it's like, what happened? The cards are the same. They're the same freaking cards. Had to have been the person grading the cards has changed. Give me back the other guy. You know, it matters. There we are. But maybe one day PSA will show off a system they use that's super impartial on the grades or something. I think it's very important for their brand to do that. Here we are. Okay, there's a Jasmine. The grader was either pissed or a significant other broke up with them. Yeah, or something like that. Or he's tired or he's hyper-vigilant about how the grades should work. Now look at this. This too, I'm tired of this crap. Look at this. I'm going to zoom in. I have this beautiful 10 Psyduck. And it's covered in thumbprints. I didn't do that. Look how many thumbprints there are. They're all over the place. Come on, dude. They got to find another way to do this. How can this be smeared over? So gross. They don't handle them nice. Just hold them by the side. When you like scraping your greasy fingers all over it. They do that all the time. The slabs come back and they're all greasy. Greasy slabs from PSA. This happens all the time. I don't know why they do that. Just don't do it. Makes you wonder how rough they are with your raw cards. Do you guys ever think about that? They're not soft with the slabs. If they're not careful with the slabs, why should I believe that they're careful with their ungraded cards? They probably grade hundreds of these a day. They probably have some deadline they got to meet. I believe this Keldeo is mine. It's a promo. You guys don't grade promos. I grade promos. Ah, look at this Mewtwo. Remember this Mewtwo pull? They gave that an 8, dude. How's that an 8? It's such a nice card. They gave that an 8. I'm going to crack it and regrade it. It's really sad. I don't like it. I've never been more into cracking and regrading cards than now, because I feel like PSA's grading has gotten so strict that sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Like, they will say, nah, that's a 9 on, like, the smallest thing. And it's like, what? Like, if I just keep submitting this somewhere else, is it going to magically turn into a 10? Where'd this Cracked Ice Arceus Charizard come from? Is that somebody else's card? I think that's somebody else's. Yes. This appears to be... Oh, wait, maybe not. I can't tell. Well, I'm going to leave it out just in case it's somebody else's. Here's a Jirachi. I don't remember that one either. This one isn't mine. This one's definitely not mine. Pikachu's not mine. There's Alex's Dragonite. It got an 8. I felt that grade was probably correct for that Dragonite. I had looked it over. He had a number of print lines inside of the foil. So that was the problem for the Dragonite. Not one print line, multiple print lines. Tammy did well. Look at Tammy. She actually got some good ones. Oh, yeah. Actually, I remember this. Hathim did well, too. Hathim got a good thing. Okay. Oops. I actually submitted an Alolan Executor myself, so one of those is mine. I think they both graded 10. I don't think it matters. Most of these Topps cards got bad grades. They're so clean. Crazy. It's so rough. Here's a Magneton. You didn't grade a Magneton, did you? Yes, she did. So this is also going to Tammy. All right. And we'll put these Topps back here. So rough, man. Yeah, so the overall feeling of this submission is that it was graded very, very strictly. That is the feeling. And I just think it feels dumb. I don't feel like it... It makes me wonder, is PSA really the company I should be grading with? If I'm certainly going to just get like 9s and 8s, like I might as well start trying other companies. Politoed, Legends Awakened. Oh, that's a cool looking Politoed, man. Oh, this is mine. This is a really cool card. I sent this out quietly. I didn't tell anyone I sent it out. Look. Pretty neat. Let's get the regular zoom in. Penny. I feel like Penny could have been one of your guys' cards. I'll just set it to the side. I don't remember submitting Penny. What did the Jungle Jolteon get? Oh, it was like an 8 or something. It was harsh. Charizard got 8. Just terrible. I'm probably going to crack him, to be honest. I'm going to crack him and send him somewhere else. A PSA 8 is not better than like, you know, like a CGC Gem Mint 10. I'd rather have a CGC Gem Mint 10 than a PSA 8. So PSA might have gotten too harsh at this point and not worth it as much anymore. Evolving Skies Rayquaza. That's not mine, is it? Where would I have even gotten this from? Oh, nope. This is Christian Whitfield's. Okay. There we go. I just don't remember who submitted it is all. I gotta sneeze. Dear God. Allergies, everybody. Allergies. I can feel it. It is allergies. Mister wants those easy 10s. Well, I don't want to waste my money on a bunch of 8s. That's not unreasonable. Here's the problem. Grading is very subjective. It's very subjective. Like, there can be a little notch on the corner, and you can think of that notch as, well, that's just part of the process of making the card. Or you can say, that's a defect. And somebody makes that decision. Some, master grader, he writes the philosophy of the rules. And it's a philosophy is what it is. It is a philosophy. For example, a lot of etched cards for Pokemon have like these kind of like deep print lines in them, and they don't count that against the grade. That was a philosophical choice to do that. They said, that's not a defect, that's just part of the process. All right. So they also refused to grade a couple things. Still won't grade my Karutas. I'm just going to keep sending them in. Here is a Flygon. I think that's somebody's card. They claimed it was miscut. How ridiculous is that? This is all right. I was just trying. This is actually not a card. It's a booster pack. And I was like, maybe they'll grade it. So that is a booster pack. I'm not surprised they didn't grade it, but I had to try. All right. So I believe that Flygon belongs to Joseph Jones, and they refused to grade it. Welcome, guys, to the daytime stream. We are just getting this out of the way so that in the nighttime stream, I can focus mostly on selling you stuff. Let me get a packet of fresh sleeves, okay? We need some fresh sleeves. So much sneezing. Oh my gosh. I actually watched pollen falling off of one of our trees. It was like a whole cloud. It's crazy. All right. Lots of sleeves. What kind of pack was that? That's the pack that the Quest Pokemon cards come out of. They're called Quest stickers, actually. All right. Ooh, new slabs. Yes, new slabs. So we are officially ready to start titling these. This is Alex. Alex, your card really deserved its grade. Excuse me, hiccups now. See, you can actually see the multiple print lines right there. So, a beautiful 8 nonetheless. Alex probably pulled that for like $40 or something, 40 or 50, because that was from a pack break. Turned out to be heavy, and it was also Dark Dragonite. All right, here you go, Alex. Austin Castle, he got Pikachu SAR. So what's the number on the, this is very relevant. So the number is 78. So this guy's Pikachu will say 79 on it. Let's go looking for that Pikachu. Should actually be near the middle and bottom. Wait, here we go. There it is, 79. So there is the 79 Pikachu. Okay, Austin Castle. Yours is the 79. And it got a 9. Isn't that crazy? That got a 9. How? Off-centering? Is it off-centering? I'm not going to be grading with PSA pretty soon if they're too rough. Whoa. Hold on. Zoom in. Look at that. Look at that little thing. Can you see it? Wow. Crazy, man. Did they do that? I have to wonder, I don't trust them. I don't trust how dirty the slabs are. Almost looks like there's a thumbprint on it. He didn't mail these in, right? I wish it would stop blurring like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a defect. All right. So there you have it. I don't trust PSA. I don't know why. I feel like they're too fast. They probably work too fast. I don't like that the whole submission feels rougher than normal. But then again, that is a defect. It does belong there. It does belong as an A, I mean. An A, a 9. I'm writing the letter A for his name, Austin Castle. No, that was correct. A PSA 9 is correct for this. Just, that's an interesting problem on a pack fresh card. That looks like a thumbprint. It almost looks like there's a thumbprint on the very top tip of the card. All right, so Aaron Seals also had a Pikachu SAR. Let's go looking for it. I think that also gets a 9. Give me a second here. All right, let's see. They lost half the workforce to deportation. PSA did? What are you talking about, dude? Here we are. Ah, here we are. Oh, that one got a 10. Okay. So one of them got a 10. That is, you can see it's 79 and then 80. So that's correct. So congratulations to Aaron Seals. All right, dude. Well, guys, we have a lot more Electric Breaker if you guys want to go after that Pikachu, by the way. They did also announce they would grade harsher. Yeah, I suppose they did, didn't they? They did announce that. They literally announced that. I don't know. I feel like if PSA is grading too harsh, I might as well send those cards to BGS or something. I'm not kidding. I might just start grading a lot more with like BGS. Because at least with BGS, they're going to also grade really harsh, right? BGS always has. But at least with BGS, if I get a very good card, they will turn that into a perfect 10. There's no perfect 10 with PSA. Joseph Jones, Wash Rotom. All right, so you got a couple cards. So we're going to look for Rising Rivals cards. This is a Rising Rivals. Look, that got a 9. That got an 8. Jirachi is Rising Rivals. That's Rising Rivals. Look at that. 8, 8, 9, 8. Awful, dude. But, you know, actually the Rising Rivals often had problems. So that doesn't... It's not terribly surprising. Rising Rivals had a lot of problems. We've graded Rising Rivals before. Heat Rotom. Munchlax. That's not Rising Rivals. So Rising Rivals always struggled. It's just sad to see is all. This is also why if you see a card from the Platinum era and it just seems weirdly expensive, don't be that surprised because it's so hard to grade those cards. All right, let's take a quick look. Joseph Jones starts out with Wash Rotom. Here it is. All right, lovely. That's a beautiful card. It got a 9, huh? Okay, I can see it's got a bad corner. How long did it take to get this submission back? This is from November, so I guess it's November, December, January, February, March. So about 4 months, at least 4. Should I mark each of these? He's got Flygon Hollow. This is a rejected card. PSA did not grade this. They claimed it was cut. It says miscut. Probably because of this corner up here, if we zoom in. So you see how this corner kind of dips down on this side? That is 100% not miscut. That is a very common thing for Pokemon cards. Happens all the time. I've got a, I got a Jirachi I can pull out from, what set was that? Was it Crystal Guardians? I've got a Jirachi with that exact corner. Actually, a lot of Pokemon cards are cut just like that. And they're calling it miscut because they're dummies. They don't know what they're doing. That is not miscut. So he spent money grading this and didn't get anything out of it. That's ridiculous, dude. He didn't get anything out of this. That is not a miscut card. They don't want to grade it probably because they're scared that it could be miscut. So they're probably being extra careful. That is a normal thing. I've seen many cards with that exact situation. I don't like that at all. That being said, it looks like it's got a bad corner here and a bad corner here. It looks like it would have been probably an 8. But that is not miscut. You know, Joseph, maybe I will set this up to get a TCC grade just for authenticity or something. I'm about to riot. Yeah, I'm about to riot harder than they are over that one guy who got arrested or whatever. So that's Pikachu, Watch Rotom, Flygon, Munchlax, Reverse Hollow. Okay, here's the Munchlax. Let's just get these sleeved up. Okay, I have a PSA 9 with the same quarter. Yeah, it's just some Pokemons were weirdly cut. That's not something to dismiss it over. So that's Munchlax. Then Heat Rotom. Oh man, this was, I remember this now. This was so cool when he opened all this. The Luxray, here it is, Luxray. Damn, dude. They couldn't even be nice and give this a 9. They're like, nah, it's an 8. Yeah, it's got some white dots on the corners. It's got good centering, you know. Here we are. Nah, it's just how it is, I guess. I don't know. PSA is going to do whatever PSA is going to do. It's just rough. Okay, so there is Luxray. Jirachi Hollow, here it is. That's an 8. You could kind of see this one, though. This one's got some serious off-centering issues. Sorry, Joseph. All right. Pikachu's Secret. So, Pikachu's Secret. Ah, this is one of the best ones right here. The Pikachu Secret PSA 8, huh? Let's take a look at that one. God, that is such a cool card. I wish this had graded 10. This would have been so valuable as a 10. I'm seeing a little bit of off-centering, but not a lot. Dude, they gave this an 8. That is so punishing, man. I don't know. Nah, it's got print lines. Take a look. Hold on, zoom in. Enhance. Right there. See it on the left side of the cheek. So that's the problem. That's why I got an 8. Because it can't have this print line, slide off centering, and then miniature white dots. It's an 8. It's an 8, dude. That sucks, man. All right, there's Pikachu. That is mint for an 8. He is a really nice Pikachu, though. Great memory behind him. All right. So Pikachu, Archeops 10. The Archeops 10 is not in this pile at the moment. Let's pull this down. Let's go looking for that Archeops. So the Archeops was a very special pull too. That actually is from Dark Explorers, and it's shiny Archeops. Here it is. There it is. It's got the texturing down here, and it's considered a secret rare. And all of the secret rares were shiny. So I don't know his normal colors, but I believe that's a shiny one. That got an 8. Crazy, dude. I'm telling you, there were so many bad grades in this submission. My cards, too. They just graded all my cards 8, 8, 8, 8. Wow. Rough. I guess it's off-center in this case. Yeah, PSA did announce they were graded harsher, so that is a fact. Here's Glaceon Full Art. So you are the one with the Glaceon. All right, let's go looking for that. I think I saw that just around the corner here. Glaceon. Oh, no, this is Caleb Ibarra now. So are these mine on the left? So these might be mine. I'm not sure. Let me actually scroll down because we added a couple items into the submission. So these might be mine. Let me move these off to the side. Glaceon, Alakazam, Munchlax. Those all graded bad too. All right. Joseph Jones. Here they are. Let me write your name on these. I guess this would make 10 even more valuable now. Yeah, I guess so. Because if they're not handing out as many, the pre-existing ones should be more valuable. But, you know, I can't say if I want to grade with PSA as much if their grading standard's going to be even harsher than before. Because they already raised the grading standard back around, what time period was that? They raised it around the time period right after COVID, and they had the big backlog. So they raised their standards really harshly at that point. And now they're raising it again. And it just makes me think, like, might as well just grade BGS. Okay. All right. They also raised the price at the same time. That I understand. I don't mind that. PSA's price is fine. There's nothing wrong with the price. The demand is high, the price should be high. That's just how it is. So this is Caleb Ibarra. He's got Glaceon full art. These would have been really good to have in a 10, but look, it's 9. The XY era is coming back with the new Pokemon games. XY era cards are jumping in price right now. Mewtwo and Glaceon. Crazy, dude. 8 and 9. Come on, bro. All right, that's Caleb Ibarra. Thank you, Caleb. Some people got pretty lucky. Hathim got really lucky. He got a 10 on his Twilight Gray Ninja. Those cards are hard to grade too. So Tammy is next. She's got a bunch of cards in this submission. I think hers are generally going to be Japanese. She got Lightning. Sarah Luge is hers. Is she Jasmine? Does she got Jasmine? Yeah, she got the Jasmine. I believe this is hers. Tammy sent a lot of cards with me this time. Thank you, Tammy. There's 2 Jasmines. This is just a Jasmine SR. I don't think she sent that one, did she? I don't think she did. There's the Jolteon 8. Oh my god, bro. Rough, man. Gold Pikachu is Tammy's. That Lightning is probably Tammy's. So look at that. That's a Hathim card, and so is this. Hathim killed it. Hathim's really the guy who probably got the most talkable grade in the whole submission. That's really beautiful. Hathim, if you want to ever sell that Greninja, let me know. I don't have one. All right, we got this Rayquaza Penny, the Magnetron. Somebody called it a Magnetron one time, and I thought that was really funny. All right. Let's get this together, shall we? So the first card in her return should be the Alone Executor SAR. It should be a 9-1. So that's it right there. All right, Tammy. This one is you. And then the Melodic. You did good on the Melodic. So Tammy generally did pretty good. Hers are modern Japanese cards. So the odds of a good grade are there. Look at that. That's not bad looking at all. Okay. Will this make them more competitive with black labels? Hell no. Hell no. I'd much rather have the black label. All right, Jasmine SAR. If PSA, if they produced a new label, a special like Perfect 10 label, or if it just said Perfect 10 up here instead of Gem Mint, that'd be great. Okay, Sarah Luge. Okay, you're probably the only one who sent one of these out, and it did well. Phoebos. These Charizards aren't yours. Scooby-Doo, boo-dee-dee-doo, Scooby-Dee-boo, do-do-do-do-do. Would you guys like it if I offered submissions to a different company like CGC, Tag Grading, Beckett? Well, we already offered Beckett. Gold Pikachu. Gold Pikachu's a 10. Not bad. Okay, Gold Pikachu. Final Fantasy Lightning Normal. Normal, full art, full art. So are we missing a Final Fantasy card? I think we're missing a Final Fantasy card. Must be in my pile, Tammy. All right. So it says you should have an 037R normal, a full art, and a full art. But I only see 2 full arts here. So it must be in my bag or something. Not tag, maybe CGC, flimsy ass slabs. Yeah, people are dabbing on tag grading because they seem triggered. They can't be that way. Tag grading got to just be quiet and be like, we're announcing heftier slabs that don't break as easy. That's all they need to say. Nothing else. They talking too much. Okay, that's Sarah and Lightning. And here's the Electric Magneton. Glitchy ass website. Whatever happened to the CGC scandal? Give it 1 year and nobody will even think about it anymore. That's just how things are. Same with this tag grading. The tag grading thing, people won't even remember it. Scandals come and go. Oh, here it is. It was right there. It was on the table. It was blending in. All right, Tammy, we found the normal lightning slab. It's all here. All right, there you have it. Very nice. Okay. I just do not like CGC slabs. I do not like them, Sam I Am. I do not like green CGC slabs and ham. Tammy Lowe had one of the biggest submissions, and overall hers did pretty good. That is because Japanese cards tend to grade a little easier because they're produced a little better. This also is why they don't sell for as much money, because when you know you can just open one yourself and grade it, and your grading hit rate is pretty consistent, this lowers the price. But it doesn't make it zero either, so... Damn, my back hurts, dude. Real Nukes, thanks for the super chat, man. The different colored labels were all right. The pristine 10s looked really good, though. Oh, they do look really good. All right, here we are. Where's my double Pikas? Double Pikas, was that in the October submission? For whatever reason, PSA is just taken forever on the October submission. This is the November submission. It came back first. Think about that. So I don't know what's up with that. Where do I even put these? I'll put these right here. Okay, Tammy's done. William Ogilvy has 2 Charizard 25th. William Ogilvy has a great story. This guy once opened up a whole case of the Celebrations Pokemon ETBs, and he did not pull the Charizard he wanted. So this guy, he went super duper duper deep, opening up tons and tons and tons of Celebrations, never pulled the Charizard he wanted, came back, opened up like 1 ETB or something like that, and pulled 2 of them. And look at that. They've both graded 10. So William Ogilvy, your story is really, really special. That's very cool, man. How about that, guys? When are you going to call and ask about it? I've been gooning to Kat Dennings. Here we are. Very nice. No, you don't call and ask them about it because this is very typical for them. They've done this many times. They've done this many times. Sometimes you will submit a submission to them and they will return it in like 2 weeks. Sometimes they'll return it in 5 months. They just do what they please. Here it is. All right. If there was something wrong with it, they would have emailed me instantly. So there's nothing wrong with it. William, what a special story for that one. He came back. He kind of took a break from the channel. And then he came back much later and said, you know what? I'll open some more Celebrations. It's more expensive now than ever before, but I'll open some anyways. And he opened like a full ETB or something like that, double Charizards. And just so we know, he got 10s on them. Amazing. All right. Very good. Zach Allen, Build Divide Bright. Okay, that is a set we didn't sell much of because my supplier, it was a new guy, a new supplier. I asked him for more of it, and he said, okay. And then he just never shipped it. And to this day, it's still not here, and he's still saying, oh, I'm going to ship it. It's coming. He's the same guy that's going to be supplying us with our Weiss Schwarz cards. He's the guy I've got 20 cases of Weiss Schwarz with, so we'll see what happens. And he told me he's going to be shipping me his stuff, or the stuff in the next week or so. So we'll see if it all shows up, and if it does, it's all good. If it doesn't, I'm about to go nuts. I'm kind of waiting for the Weiss Schwarz to show up, and then after that, I'll start getting angry. It's just been too long. You can't take this long. I just can't believe we're still waiting on that. All right. That's Caleb Barra. No, that was Zach Allen. Now we're on to Caleb Barra. Okay, so Caleb Barra, Charizard promo, and 2 of these. Look at that. The RC5s both graded 8. Can you believe that? Man, that's harsh. And then here's an EX12. Unbelievable. And XY121. Not a single one of these graded 10. Think about that, man. Think of the potential money here And how much is lost just because it's grading 9 and 7 and 8? Damn, bro. Even the commons in Celebration are gradable. Yeah, because there were no commons. There were only holos. And some of the holos go pretty hard, like the Lugia. I remember back when that set came out, I was like, I'm confiscating these holos. And I was doing that because I was so tired of them, dude. It's like every pack, it was 3 holos. So you would open up a few ETBs of Celebrations, and you'd have like 10 pounds of bulk in your bag. I was like, nah, not doing it. But the years went by, and those holos got a little more valuable over time. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I don't know if that happens with the Scarlet Violet. I truly don't. Because, again, with them, there's just so damn many holos. But then again, maybe they're really hard to grade. So maybe that will keep their values to a certain degree. The grade quality was so bad. Not the grade, the print quality. I need that one. A little Magmar in that one. Okay. That's Caleb Ibarra. Thank you, Caleb. All right, so now we've got Arturo Perez. He's got the Jungle Jolteon. Here it is. There it is. Beautiful card. This was one of the best pulls from that box. It was kind of a bad box. Had double Kangaskhan in it. Made me sad. This got an 8. How did it get an 8? I can see a thin print line on the back of the card. See that? So that's a thin print line on the top back. And a thin print line right here. And then there's silvering on this left side. So I actually agree with the grade. It's just really tough to get 10s on these. That's why they're so expensive, you know. They're very expensive as a 10. PokeBruh gets better grade. All right, here we are. Thank you so much, Mr. Arturo. Yeah, that was a cool card, Mr. Arturo. I wish it had graded 10 for you, though. Are there companies that are easier on print lines? None of them are supposed to be easy on print lines, so I would argue no. You could argue some companies are more likely to make a mistake and let a print line through. That's a different argument. Mazavara pulled this beautiful card. It almost got a 10. It got a 9. I can kind of see it right away. This corner is fat, and this corner is thin. So it's up that way. It's diagonal off-centering. You also have a problem back here. So this card could have been an 8. Look at that. So this card could have been an 8. They were actually generous and gave you a 9. See, I wish they were more generous with some of the other cards. All right. Do you grade with the CGC? They grade vintage easier, I heard. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about grading some with the CGC lately. If PSA is too harsh, I'm going with CGC. I'm going with another company. I know that sounds silly, but that's exactly why everyone chose PSA over Beckett, because Beckett was too harsh and PSA was more forgiving. And so that was the whole reason PSA got popular. That was the entire reason they got popular. You could have graded with Beckett the whole time, but Beckett was extra harsh and PSA was more lenient. And people liked it that way. And if PSA is the new Beckett, well, maybe it's time to move on to another company. I'm not even kidding. I like this company a lot. I think their labels hold a lot of value, but man, I can't be getting PSA 8s over, like, let's say a CGC 10 or something. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have the CGC 10. All right, this is Christian Rinaldi. Huh, not a lot of people chose to grade their cards coming out of the Jungle Pack. That's interesting. So that was a pretty big return for you guys. You guys actually had a lot of your own cards in this one. The November TCG submissions were misplaced and took an additional 4 weeks to get graded. What? We are? That sounds crazy. Joey Albrecht, Topps first movie teamwork foil. Okay, hold on, wait. Topps first movie teamwork foil. I'm going to have to... So that's going to be in my stack. I would have placed that in my stack thinking it was mine. So hold on that one, Joseph. We're going to get back to that one. Okay, let's finish this out real fast. So here is a Cracked Ice Charizard. 6, huh? It's got all kinds of problems on it. I must have gotten this somehow and sent it out. So we knew that one was going to grade bad when we sent it, and I said, send it out. Okay, here's Alicia. No, he has an SAR, so whose is this? Is this mine? This might be mine. Jirachi appears to be mine. This appears to be mine. This is Hathim's, and this is Hathim's. All right. I guess that makes sense. I'd send out an SR grill card. You guys wouldn't have bothered doing that. It's not valuable enough. Tag isn't the future for a while. LMAO. Apparently, tag grading has already increased their weld time, which is exactly what I said was the problem, right? Did you guys hear me say that? The weld time was too short. I know this because I've done encapsulations. I'm on my own encapsulation machine, and I could tell you immediately the weld time was too short. There could be a good reason why it was so short. Maybe they were having trouble where if the weld time was long enough, it ruined the label. Because that's what happens. The label gets messed up. Hopefully TCC grading can take over. Yeah, TCC grading. All right, now Christian Whitfield, he's a big winner here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Evolving Skies Rayquaza is probably like $600, $700, right? Wow, clean as hell. Actually, no, this got a little fuzz on this corner. Actually, remember, we had to crack a tag grading card because it had a fuzz on the edge, and they counted it as like a problem. Had a little fuzz on that one, and they counted that as a 10. All right. Michael Bay's here. He says tag is better than PSA. Oh, okay, Michael Bay. Christian Whitfield. So many trolls, man. All right. That one is around 400. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking 500 or 400. 400. Beautiful card, man. Okay, and then this appears to be mine. I don't know who gave this to me. Probably bought it from like 6 or something. But look at that. Just terrible grades. Terrible, terrible grades. 9, 9, 8, 10 on the useless one. This is meant to be a 6, 8, 9, 9, 9. Dastardly. Terrible. Got my shit rocked. All right. Let me put this here. And we have to find a card still. So there's one card missing. And it is Joey Albrecht's top first movie Teamwork. Let's go looking for that. I think most of the Topps cards were at the top here. Teamwork, it said. A new friend. Okay, none of those. We're looking for Topps Teamwork. Okay, none of those. Horrible, damn, I know. There's a storm brewing. Where is it? Topps first movie Teamwork foil. Joey Albrecht. Topps first movie Teamwork. Must be further down, I don't know. Look at this poor guy. He got a 9. I'm really tempted to crack that and try to regrade it. The poker cards did extremely well. Also, notably, they have a different slab. So it's an entirely different slab. It feels different from these other ones. Guess that makes sense. Does it? Teamwork. All right. Topps first movie Teamwork got a 7. No! All right. There you have it, Mr. Joey. Oops. God, I wanted this Pichu to get a 10 so bad it got a 9. Unbelievable. All right. Oh, come on, dude. Stop it. There you go. So does that match up? This says 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, it kind of does because this says 2, 3, 7. So that lines up because this was at the end of the submission. So there you have it. Joey Albrecht. PSA till I die, baby. I don't have brand loyalty. I don't do that. No brand loyalty for me. It is very important. For me, it's whatever's smartest. Okay, Joseph Albrecht. You know, like I've made some pretty good money already just on that Hello Kitty Black Label submission that I got back from BGS. Black Label Hello Kitties were good. If I had graded those same kitties with PSA, I wouldn't have had that same opportunity. BGS is legit. I might be grading a lot more with BGS. I mean, how many of these poker cards might have been Black Label? You have to wonder. But I don't know if the poker cards sell very well when they are in the Beckett slab and they're not Black Label. Also, look at this. You guys saw this? They broke my Mewtwo. That's one of the best cards. Ace of Spades, Mewtwo broken? Come on, dude. Now I gotta fill out some stupid ass form, send it back. Awful. So what I'm doing now is I'm moving the slabs over to the shipping table. Not really the shipping table, but like the send to shipping table. There we go. All the slabs have been shown off. That was a lot of work. And now, you guys, if you wish, you may purchase something and I can just show off my new slabs. Man, I do not want to have to deal with this. It has a tiny little print line right there, but it affects so little of the slab, so little of the card. Oh, it's so clean. This is so getting crossed. That is so getting crossed. I don't want to purchase anymore. I'm sad. Why are you sad? Not sure if you're taking orders, but I won't be able to catch the nighttime stream. Could you do my order before the end of the stream? Yeah, why don't we take a look into that? Let's go ahead and move these slabs off the table real fast. So one thing that stands out about this submission, we have gotten a restock on good poker slabs. As you guys know, I'm a prolific poker card collector. I also swallowed up a lot of poker decks off the market over time. And so now I just have this steady supply of poker cards coming back from PSA all the time because I can just access them all the time. There we go. Cool. So let's take a quick look. Mr. Jack Woodworth says, for box break spot, keep sealed, and 2 hollow shuffles. Let's go ahead and take care of you. Yeah, he sent this. Here you go, Jack. We are hosting. Kind of drew that wrong. Hurts so good. Come on, PSA, make it hurt so good. There it is. Some grading shouldn't feel like it should. He's singing a song from the past. All right, that's a song from the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 out of 11. If you get more Beckett 10, I will buy them in a heartbeat. We're going to send more cards off to Beckett. I like Beckett. So this is up to 6. Is that what I said? It's up to 6. Out of print, Brilliant Stars, Sword and Shield, alternative art Charizard in that set. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get his hollow shuffles. Oh, that's a song, LMAO. I truly didn't get this. Let me see if I can remember how it goes. Some hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Goes like that. Cold. All right, 2 cold ones. Thank you so much. Jack Woodworth. Feel free to send another order, Jack. Actually, if your slab is cracked, can you send it to get a new slab? They have to. They got to replace it. They broke it during shipping. Not my fault. They broke it. Well, and it's maybe not their fault either. They do a great job with their shipping. It's very hardcore, but obviously it's broken, and so now it's got to get fixed. This is Joseph Jones card. I'm tempted to sign this guy up for a TCC grading. We are. Put this over here for now. Hurts so good. If your slab is cracked, I already read that. My joke flew over many heads. You got to be super old to get it. You got to be an old head. You got to be like 100 years old, basically. All right. All right. Okay. You got to be at that age where they start checking your prostate. Okay, sending this off. All right. We're going to put Machop in. Let's put Machop in. All right. So we have an empty queue. We've been live for 55 minutes. I'd be happy to take an order or two if you guys prefer. Okay. Spread that around a little bit. Just kind of making room. Okay. So here we go. This is the best thing we do. It's very exciting. That got a 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, do I sell these or do I hold them? Kind of got to shake it a little bit so they get in the right position. Do I hold the Quest stickers or do I sell them? That is a big question. I have one of the best Quest sticker collections out there. But I'm sure there's more somewhere. Somebody's probably going to be like, oh, I got some of those. Might be time to sell them. What do I think of the MetaZoo showcase video? It didn't get me excited. Did it get you excited? I think the problem with MetaZoo is that it's MetaZoo. Here we are. I'm holding on to my Mothman, though. I'd be more excited if they reached out to me and told me to sell it. There. That's what they should be doing if they're smart. They should be reaching out to content creators like me who do this for a living. Hold on to them for a while. Hold those. They don't pop up at all, right? Well, I don't think they do very often because they're so rare. So if you look at the population on them, they're all like 1, 2, 3, and 4 population. The question is, how many more of these stickers are out there? And that's harder to say. But I've seen them before, and anytime the sticker's out there, it's obscenely overpriced. So I just leave it. But here are 2 that I pulled off the market, and they both graded 10. And I think I got these from Mercari, and I don't think I paid much more than $30 per sticker. And so that's probably about $800 now. So the flip is insane on these. But that doesn't exist anymore. I already bought them all. This. You can't really get hyped for anything MetaZoo. You can't get hyped for anything MetaZoo. Yeah, because it's MetaZoo. That's what I was saying. The problem with MetaZoo is that it's MetaZoo. Let's see. Yeah, Quest stickers seem to be pretty rare. I'm just examining that now. Let's see. So the ones you do find are like really heavily overpriced, or if you look real close at them, you can see they're not in good condition. And that is the problem. All right. I need a Shinji Magmar PSA 10. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. So do you guys remember how we acquired this Ivysaur? This Ivysaur was acquired when I bought the Ruby Sapphire base set pack, and it was in this third-party holder. It was part of this really cool video. It's one of our shorts, and it was this really cool 2-parter where I opened up this third-party blister, and it just had a couple loose cards in the back, and the loose cards were actually these Southern Island cards. So now I kind of get to see how much money that blister really made me. And so the value of the blister is actually kind of predicated around whatever those extra loose cards were. Well, it turned out they were Southern Island. So let's see, Ivysaur, Southern Island, PSA 10 Ivysaur, Southern Island. All right, and now let's go ahead and get, we're looking for the English version, not the Japanese version. Give me a moment. What does this mean, cracked? Maybe it means like the holder's cracked. So this is freshly graded. and it's with their new difficult grading standard. So it looks like it's about $170. Wow, that's pretty wild, actually. I think that's really interesting. It means it pays a significant portion of that booster pack off. It was just a bonus card, wasn't it? WV Pokemon, how are you today? All right, Jacob Hayes says he wants into that Brilliant Stars break. Here you go. $40 Brilliant Stars box break. One person takes the entire box. All right, very nice. Let's go ahead and pop this up to 7. All right, 7 out of 11 completed. Oh. Good. Energy Removal 2. This is a common energy removal card from Ruby Sapphire. I can't believe I graded this, but look, it graded 10. And so now I get to price it however I want. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one selling it. I don't think any of you guys are going to want this. So we're just going to say this on the front. It's going to say eBay. There's only one person who truly wants this card, and that's a completionist. Somebody who's getting the full Ruby Sapphire set together, and they need this card graded 10. Probably going to sell around $55, and that's good. That's going to be a little flip for me. A little bit better than if I tried to sell it raw. If I sold it raw, I would have had to sell it for a ridiculous low sum. Oh my gosh, the schedule is already done for. The schedule, what is he talking about? So that's e-reader base set, coughing, $24. We're going to start him out there. The schedule, what is he talking about? Okay. 2 more cards. We got to get 2 more cards up here, I think. Oh, it looks like we need 3 more. All right, so Rainbow Machamp. That is so tempting to regrade. I'm just gonna sell it. Your announcements about no more daytime streams for a little while. Oh, well, that's because we had a nice PSA return. Don't worry, I'll be taking more days off. You won't have consistent daytime streams anymore, but yeah, I was just kind of sitting around, and I the submission was in. I'm just like, man, I just want to show it off. I'm gonna get everyone's submission sorted out so that, everything's set up and ready to go for. It's not a big deal. He did say that if you got a submission, he may do it. Yeah, exactly. So it's not going to be a daily thing, but PSA submissions occur about twice per month, maybe once per month. And it's not super common. It's about twice per month, isn't it? So that is a very good reason to go live. Looks like there's one for sale for $50. So ours is also going to be $50. Can't believe that's only $50. Crazy. This is a very good card for the Pokemon Shuffle. Look how bright that is. Here's Hello Pokemon, the movie 2000 foil. Do you guys remember I just graded a bunch of these with PSA and a bunch of them came back 10? This is from the exact same box. Nothing changed. It's the exact same box. They all graded 8. I'm telling you, it's a ripoff, dude. You just get a different grader or harsher standards, and then all of a sudden, everything's an 8. But maybe there was something wrong with this. I can't always remember everything I went through when I submitted something. This could have been part of the B pile, and I just said, send the B pile out. Nah, this looks great. Is that a thumbprint on it? Why is there a thumbprint on the card? Bro! Is that a big thumbprint on the card? Am I just seeing that? I swear to God, that's not my thumbprint. It looks like a thumbprint. Look at this. I don't think that's on the slab. I think it's on the card. It's not my thumb. I can't figure out why this card graded 8, right? So I'm just like looking it over. Just, you know, I'm just reviewing it. Did they leave a thumbprint on my freaking card, bro? Crack it. Wipe it with a microfiber. I don't get it, dude. Oh, look at this. They got a little hidden letters here. This is such a clean card. Again, I'm telling you, this came out of the exact same box. I don't want to do it. I don't want to mess it up if this can grade 10. This came out of the exact same box as the other cards. You think I'm just doing this? You think I'm just putting my finger on my own cards that I'm sending off to grade? I'm like a master of not doing that. That's the exact thing I don't do because I know that's what you need in order to get a 10. Bro, dude. I wrote something thumbprint wrong. Gotta compare fingerprints. If it's not my fingerprint, I'm the only one that's handled this card. Dude, I'm so pissed, dude. That looks like a thumbprint, doesn't it? These guys are idiots, dude. You can't touch the cards. You can't touch glossy cards. That holographic is a glossy. You can't touch it. You can't touch it with your stupid thumbprint. These guys don't care. I guarantee you someone touched that and it got a grade off for having a thumbprint on it. Somebody touched it at some point. I could be wrong, but man, that looked like a thumbprint and it gave it an 8 and it was looking real nice. Yeah, thumbprint would lower the grade. Yes, they did. That's PSA way of saying thank you, bro. Remember the Halo card? That's right. The Halo card had a thumbprint on it. It might still be over here. I never fought it. I should have fought it. Where'd it go? I'm so busy, you know. I sell a lot of cards. I'm very busy. I don't have to all day to fill out some stupid effing PSA form. Oh, here's the, I found the Quips Umbreon if somebody's interested in buying this. I'm an expert. I don't touch my cards. 6 years. 6 years. I don't touch the cards. I know that's the game. The game is not touching the card. You don't touch the card on the surface when it's a Topps card because they're all glossy. Especially the hollow ones are glossy. It looks a lot like they put a thumbprint on my card and then graded it 8 afterwards. Aw, I got to give this to Kara still. Whoa. Well, I got that for $4.59. That's a steal. Holy, that's a good card. I got to fight them on this Mewtwo next. Of course, that won't be much of a fight. They'll just be like, all right, send it in. God, dude. All right. That makes me so mad. I'm like livid over here. I think they gave me a thumbprint and then gave me an 8. So did that happen anywhere else? This card looks really nice. It's got a notch here, though. You know, it's interesting. So I've been grading these exact PSA cards with PSA, and some have a notch. Well, not some. All of them have a notch. The notch occurs right here in this bottom right-hand corner. Some of them got 9s. This one doesn't. This one's an 8. Yeah, this one's got the notch here, too. But he's also got these dots up here. So he should be an 8. This guy doesn't have the dots up there. He just has the notch, and he's an 8. God, dude, PSA sucks, man. I don't know. I'm so tired of the PSA glazing. I'm so tired of it. Like, we hate on some of these other grading companies for their failure ships, too. But it's like, I'm pretty sure I got a fingerprint on my card and they gave it an 8 afterwards. So I see the problem with this card. This card has some sticky residue on the surface. However, we had another submission of these exact. Oh no, he deserves an 8. He's got a strip right there. Okay, he's going to be fine as an 8. This one's going to be sold as an 8. They'll notice it and it cut and won't grade it. PSA glazing. They're glazing them. PSA's mid. PSA's always been mid. When has PSA not been mid? Be honest with me. When has PSA, the grading company, not been mid? It's always been mid. All right, this one has a notch in it. It's tempting to crack it and regrade it because somebody sometimes ignores the notch. I'm telling you, they do. I probably have one right behind me. Let me see. Let's see. This is the top box. This is a big deal. This card got a 10, right? See if it has the notch. I have 2 rainbow boxes. Was this from the notch box? No, this one didn't have the notch. Just a really good card. They gave this the heavy slab holder too. What's up with that? This one didn't get the heavy slab holder. I got to get more hours. Maybe a promotion. Start doing in like you do hippo fat. There we are. All right, let's see. Let's see. Look at this. Pokemon the movie, Pokemon the movie, Pokemon the movie, Pokemon. I graded a bunch of these. They're all from the same exact box. Oh, I still have this, huh? I'm surprised this one hasn't sold. I should crack this and send it back and just have it say authenticated. All right, to show you the rainbows, I have to uncover another box. This box is totally covered in stuff. All right, hold on. There. Let's see. Might have already sold them is the problem. They've all been for sale, and there's a gentleman who's been buying them. Is this a rainbow? No, that's not a rainbow. I'm sorry, I don't know where they're at. They might be in these boxes. They might have sold. Doesn't that look nice? That looks nice. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I can't show it off right now because I can't locate them. But I think I sold some of them because the rainbow ones sell really well. All right. I call it the PSA effect. Everyone loves them when the grade is great. Then when the grade is bad, it's pitchforks and fire, unless it's obvious. No, it's just I've been grading with them with 6 years. They're so mid. They've always been mid. Every submission, there's some weird thing going on. They are. One day you're getting all 10s. The next day you're getting all 9s. All right, let's see. Lugia rises. Your slabs come back broken. Why did that slab come back broken? Here it is. Lugia rises. $100. Oh, here we go. We got one for $80. $80. We're in Trump's America now. We are. Are we great yet? That's so many cringy things going around. All right, Venonat. There's always something in the news nowadays, isn't there? It's all very tiring, though, isn't it? There's PSA 8. Venonat. I just want to open my Pokemon cards. Rainbow. All right, no tops rainbows to compare this to. I just get to choose a price for the Venonat. I think Venonat's going to be $40 even. Okay. Alex wanted to see his Dragonite. Alex, I just placed it on the other shelf. Maybe I grab it tonight because we are at an hour and 14 minutes, 5:38. I think now is actually a pretty good time to wrap up. Should I grade my expensive card with PSA? Yes. All right, guys. Well, that's probably going to be the end of the stream. Isn't grading an objectified opinion? There won't ever be a winner. No, it's a subjective opinion is what you meant. And y'all wonder why I don't keep up with politics. Too stressful. I don't know anymore because PSA has just been getting worse. I don't like the idea of PSA getting too strict. If PSA gets too strict, I'm grading with BGS. BGS offers more, and they're already strict. So if it's about strictness, BGS is going to be the way to go. Because if PSA is going to nitpick even the smallest, tiniest thing, and all their 10s are basically pristines now, might as well just get the pristine with Beckett. Might as well just get the Beckett pristine. Because if you do that, you'll always have a chance that one of them can come out black label. And if you grab a black label, it turns into like a $500, $700, $800 card instantly. So that's a big deal. So if PSA standards and Beckett standards are the same, the difference is Beckett gives you black label. PSA 9 is the new 10. Mr. One day you should stream 6 to 12 hours. All right, PSI was a good while it lasted. 10 is the pristine. Yeah, exactly. If PSA is turning their 10 into a pristine, that's great. But, you know, I might as well just grade Beckett and go get myself a good black label if I'm lucky. All right, I'm hopping off, guys. See you later.